New details tonight. A former NASCAR driver is dead after police say he tried to attack his ex-wife with a hatchet.
Tonight, we're learning their divorce had just been finalized days before the incident. John Townley, spending nearly a decade racing in the NASCAR industry, the Xfinity and Truck Series. He's also the son of the co-founder of Zaxby's. CBS 46's Haley Mason in Athens tonight with the wild details.
A tragic scene here in the 5 Points neighborhood of Athens. We're just a block away from UGA's campus. Police tell us that a former NASCAR driver was shot and killed at this home that he once lived in after a domestic dispute over the weekend. Police believe it was a violent domestic dispute that claimed the life of 31-year-old John West Townley, a former NASCAR driver. It happened Saturday night.
There were several gunshots that were fired.
Police say John Townley showed up to this home on Morton Avenue in the 5 Points neighborhood of Athens and attacked his ex-wife Laura Townley and another man with a hatchet. Police say the man at the home, 32-year-old Zachary Anderson from Dunwoody, pulled out a gun and fired several shots at Townley. He ended up shooting Laura Townley as well, police say on accident.
Mr. Townley arrived to the residence and found Miss Townley and Mr. Anderson occupying the home. Preliminarily, we believe that Mr. Townley was in possession of a hatchet prior to the shots being fired.
We're told Laura Townley is in serious condition at a local hospital but expected to survive. John Townley died at the hospital. Police tell us John and Laura Townley were in the process of a divorce that had just finalized this last week.
We do know that the Townleys were either divorced or in the process of getting a divorce, and Mr. Anderson was an acquaintance of Ms. Townley. Again, we're still working to determine exactly what their relationship was.
They're not making arrests at this time, exploring possible self-defense.
We do know that the Townleys were either divorced or in the process of getting a divorce, and Mr. Anderson was an acquaintance of Ms. Townley. Again, we're still working to determine exactly what their relationship was. Preliminarily, we're not ruling out that this was a case of self-defense. Before we make an arrest, we want to do a thorough investigation. Anytime, there's a loss of life, it's a tragic incident no matter what, and we just want to make sure we're doing a very thorough investigation before we make any charges, if any, are going to be made.
And again, police saying they're still investigating the possibility that this was an act of self-defense. They say Miss Townley, although serious, is expected to pull through. Reporting in 5 Points in Athens, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.